Hello, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond. Also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. And without any further ado, we are going to get into tonight's messages. Okay, guys. There was something that came to my attention that I wanted to do a reading on for you all, guys. And it was quite interesting to me, but this is pertaining to abductions and kidnappings that are going on. Okay. And I don't really think that it's something that has been discussed, publicly as of yet or anything. But, like I said, this is pertaining abductions and kidnappings that are happening, okay? But it's in the manner in which it is happening, okay? Now, everybody, from back in the day, growing up, are used to the old creepy, looking vans, sneaking and creeping around, a neighborhood near you somewhere or whatever. But what came to my attention the other night when I was working, it was actually getting late. It had gotten dark, okay? And it was very interesting. And it was like, this person, he was driving this van and he was like super slow, like driving very, very slow, just creeping down the street. And, it was in an area that I had just stopped for a minute while I was waiting on work or whatever, and nothing and nobody else was really around or anything like that. So I noticed this van, okay? But this was a U-Haul van. And U-Haul have like their different size trucks, or the moving trucks, and then they have like the pickup trucks, and then they have those carrier type of things where you can hook to your vehicle and haul it, and then they have actual vans, okay? So this was actually one of their vans, okay? And this guy, he was sneaking and creeping along or whatever, and then it just like hit me. It just kind of came to me, and I was like, of course, I had my weaponry on me and everything. So, like, the first thing that came to my mind, I'm like, I wish this nigga would. I wish this bastard would. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm ready. Okay? Should he try anything? Okay, guys? But it came to my attention. I said, they abducting people, women, children, whomever, in U-Haul vans is what came to my mind. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, these people are going to different states. They're renting U-Haul vans, and they're abducting people and driving these U-Haul vans, to other states and things like that. Because if you see somebody with a moving van, you wouldn't suspect that, human trafficking or something is going on. So this came to my attention. I said I was going to do a reading about this. Okay. Because this is like it instantly what I felt, and U-Hauls are like everywhere. But the way this guy, like, it was so late or whatever that, the way this guy was just sneaking and creeping around, like it was like so slow. He was driving like, I know, under 5 miles per hour, just really, really slow, creeping down the way, looking like, looking for somebody to grab up real quick or something like that. And it just came to my mind. I'm like, these cowards are abducting people with U-Haul vans, okay? So that's what this reading is about on tonight, guys, okay? because I wrote it down and I said I was going to come back to it, and I actually was going to do this reading the other night, but I got so tired. I was like, I'm going to just do it later or whatever. Okay. And so that's what tonight's reading is about, guys. Okay. So, like I said, this is something that came to my attention, and yeah, Spirit is saying that there are wealthy individuals. Can you all see this? Hold on, let me try to adjust this lighting. There are wealthy individuals in power behind what's going on here, okay? Leaving individuals in sorrow, in despair, behind what's going on here, okay? These individuals are linked up with a chain of other individuals, a connection of other individuals who are partaking in these crimes, okay? Even couples, okay? And it's something that I briefly brought up to you all the other day, pertaining to this. There are individuals who have sold their souls. Okay, they have sold out to these satanic powers that be. They made a deal with the devil. Okay, and many of these individuals are sacrificing their own children, okay, to come up in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion, okay, to bring about a change. Okay, in their life here, okay? And these individuals are linked and connected with various different individuals in power, and those individuals in power on a lower level are, in fact, it's like a chain of command almost, okay? Individuals in power on a lower level are in connection with people in power on a higher level, okay? But what's come to my attention here, what I'm seeing in this reading now, either this has recently happened or is getting ready to happen. Okay? There's going to be a wife. This woman is married. Okay? This is a married couple. Okay? Who is going to be with her child. This wife, you see how this red is cloaked in behind here, okay? She's involved with trying to sacrifice her own child here, okay? To bring about some type of change. This child is going to be trafficked here, okay? We have gift here right in behind change, as well as great fortune here, okay? There is a woman in order to get a large lump sum of money, has agreed to sacrifice her own child by giving this child up to be, like, they're going to set something up for this child to be abducted, but it's all a setup, okay? These individuals are going to play their role. They're going to play like they are in sorrow, okay? Because of what's happening, what's going on here. Like, they're sad pertaining to what's going on here. Okay, but I feel with this lover card here, if I can pick it up, if with this lover's card here, this person is coupled up with someone here. Okay, they have made this decision as a couple here. Okay, when this is done, there's going to be a woman that is used to lure this child away, to take this child here. Okay? Because we have mature woman and we have thief here. Okay? There's going to be a mature woman that's going to lure this child away. Okay? You see how this couple here, they're just laughing and talking, and they're walking along here, and this child is like just a little bit of distance away from them or whatever. But this is the thief card here. There's a mature woman that's going to abduct this child from this couple here, okay? But it's all part of a setup. I feel like this could be something that's going to make mainstream media news here, okay? This couple is in connection with someone who is wealthy and who is in power here, okay? And this couple is going to play pretend like they're in despair, like they're saddened by what happened here, but they are in on the setup for this mature woman to abduct this child here. Okay, see how they're just walking and laughing and talking along, looking in another direction. They're playing their role. They're supposed to, you know, there's going to be a specific day and time when they go out somewhere, they go to do something, and just conveniently, they're not going to be watching the child too closely. And this mature woman is going to abduct this child here, okay? He could be 6 years old. Yeah, he's going to be 6 years old. Spirit is saying. Yeah. See, they have already been in conversation, okay, with individuals that they're linked up with. They're part of some type of secret society or group or something. They have been in deep thought. You see the red cloth everywhere on each one of these cards that you see how they're clothed in red here. He's clothed in red here. This conversation in deep thought. They've had conversations with these individuals in power that they're linked up with. This couple here, you see the lover here. You see how he's clothed in this red. This is going to be a sacrifice here. You see how she has the red garment on her head here, in sorrow here. They're going to play their role, okay? But it's all a part of a setup here, okay? And then they're going to sit and play pretend. You see this, the same woman with the red cloth on her head. This woman here, this sorrow card here. Can y'all see that? This sorrow card here and this waiting card here. This is the same woman who's clothed in the same garments. Here she's in sorrow. Here she's waiting. She's playing pretend. She's acting like she's going to be grieving for this child that has gone missing here, acting like she's waiting for him to come back, waiting for him to be found. But in fact, they have been in conversation. This was something that was already discussed amongst her and her lover here, okay? Something that they have already discussed, that they have already been in deep thought about, that they have already decided here, okay? And they decided to do this to bring about a change in their life. They're going to give up this child as a gift onto these satanic powers that be, to this wealthy person here in power. And in return, they're going to get a large, a great fortune here for this child. This boy is, I believe it's going to be a little boy. He's going to be 6 years old. Okay. Yeah. And you see this, you see how this woman is here with this child on her lap. This person could be, this could either be the mother here, okay, this child is going to come up missing, or could be the person who's going to end up with this child, okay. But this child, there's going to be a mature woman that is used to lure this child away wherever they're at. When this happens, it's going to happen out in public here. Yeah, it's going to happen out in public. This boy is going to be 6 years old. Okay. And they're going to play their role. This could be something that makes mainstream media news here. Okay. They're going to abduct this child. They're going to abduct this child. Using a U-Haul vehicle, like a van, a U-Haul van. Okay. We have here the magician with the King of Wands here. This mature man could be, he could be a warlock, okay, a male witch here, okay. He could be this King of Wands here, or this King of Wands could be the father, this Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo individual here. But this has been manifested, okay. with this magician card here. This is the reason why they have had conversation and put deep thought into doing this or not. Okay, this mother, this family, okay, this couple here, they're going to receive a large lump sum of money for the abduction of this child here. Okay, yeah, with the Eight of Cups to bring about some type of change here. Yeah, they manifested this in here. Okay, yeah. The father is a king of wands, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, and the mother is a queen of pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Okay, they manifested this. Okay, this is something they desire to happen in order for them to get this large lump sum of money here. Okay, we got the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck here, which lets you know there's something sneaky, something malicious, something sinister, okay, is going on behind the scenes. Somebody's trying to sneak away, get away with something. It also speaks to lies, deceptions as well, manipulations as well. Yeah, but I feel like, there's going to be some type of, this is going to be done in public. It's going to be publicly recognized that this happened. It's going to make mainstream media news, okay? Because it's going to happen in public here. Yeah, of this little boy. I told you he's going to be 6 years old. He showed up as a Page of Wands. He could be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo little boy. He's going to be 6 years old when he comes up missing. Spirit is saying that this is betrayal here. This is ultimate betrayal here of his parents. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. We have the devil here, as well as the moon. So this is something satanic, something demonic that they are part of, something very sinister that is happening. They're selling their son out to these satanic powers that be to do with him what they will, okay? And with the moon being here smack dead in the middle of the Ten of Swords and the devil here, there's things that's being hidden, things that are secret, things that are being done behind the scenes. Like, this whole situation has been set up, y'all. Yeah. And they're doing so, they're doing so for money here. There's going to be they already have the motivation and determination to move forward. They're going to go out in public and do something. The mother, the father, and this little boy. Okay, when this boy gets abducted, he's going to be lured away by a mature woman, though. This is going to be a woman over the age of 30. Okay. And they're going to use a U-Haul van, specifically not one of the box truck, moving truck legs, not one of the pickup trucks, not one of the things, the trailer things that you hook onto your vehicles, a van. It looks like those, you know how you see those those white vans that you know how people drive around in those white vans. Usually they're unmarked. A lot of times you'll see like painters or like some people that's into plumbing or something like that or whatever, do those kind of jobs with those kind of vans and things like that. U-Haul have vans like that, but of course they have all of their markings all over it that says U-Haul, but nobody is going to suspect that that little boy is in that van because it looks like a regular moving van. If you've seen this van, you just assume that, hey, these people are moving or something like that or whatever. Yes, Spirit is saying that this is truth, that this is clarity here. Okay, but something is going to come to an end. There's been a completion of a cycle, okay? Something is coming to an end for something new to begin for this family here. Okay? This family could have gotten some type of legal trouble, okay, with the Justice card being here, with the Three of Wands. Like, the motivation they had may be because they had somebody got in some type of legal trouble. Okay, and in order to get out of this legal trouble, as well as getting the incentive or the benefit of money, somebody propositioned them in power. Okay, they've had connection with somebody in power pertaining to this little boy. And this is what that conversation in their deep thought was about doing this or not, okay? And so they had the motivation, determination to move forward, okay? Because legally something was going to happen, or either they had to do this. Okay, so they made the decision to sacrifice this child by giving him up, allowing him to be abducted, and they're getting paid for it. Okay, but there's a lot of things that's being hidden. This is ultimate betrayal. It's lies, deceptions. It's betrayal by their mother and their father. Okay, who have ultimately betrayed this boy. Okay, who have literally set him up and going to put him in harm's way. Okay, just for them to get some type of a large lump sum of money, just for them to get something, I don't know, legally looked over or dismissed or something here. But this is something that was definitely manifested here. Okay, and this change is happening. These parents here, this King of Wands and this Queen of Pentacles, they made the decision to do this, to bring about some type of change here. Okay, they made the decision to abduct this child here. Okay, but this is ultimate betrayal here. These individuals, yeah. These individuals, they have a lot of things that's hidden, a lot of things that's secret, a lot of things that's going on behind the scenes as well, guys. We have the Nine of Wands that just fell out. They could be in mental conflict about this. This either just happened or is about to happen here. There could be in mental conflict because we got the Nine of Swords, and then there was a Justice card at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what happened. They were in mental conflict about some type of legal decision, okay, that was made. Okay, one or both of them could have been in trouble legally pertaining to something, and somebody came and offered them some type of bullshit offer with the Four of Cups here. Okay, yeah, and that's when the decision was made here. That's when this decision was made to sacrifice this child here for money. Okay, yeah, and that's what it is. It's a sacrifice here. You got the Nine of Coins with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands talks about sacrifices needing to be made, okay? And this is what they're doing it for, money, okay? But so they was given an offer. See, they were in mental conflict here. This is the Nine of Swords here with the Justice card. They were in mental conflict about something legally that was going on, okay? That one or both of them could have gotten in trouble for or about, okay? With the Four of Cups here, somebody came along and offered them some type of bullshit ass deal here because of the Page of Swords here. Some type of gossip, rumors, slander, something that went on that got them in some type of legal trouble. But I feel like it was something malicious that was set up to back these people up against the wall, to force them to make some type of hasty decision like this, okay? But some jackass in power, some wealthy ass individual in power gave them some type of ultimatum, made them some type of offer here, okay? Because we have the High Priestess here. This talks about secret knowledge, secret information here, okay? And then we have the Nine of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands here. They were propositioned a large lump sum of money if they would sacrifice this child here, okay? So they're literally sacrificing this child by allowing him to be abducted. They're going to play their role. This is going to happen in public, okay? Yeah. Yeah, and they're doing this. We got the Chariot in reverse. They're doing this to keep from being arrested about something or going to jail pertaining to something or something. Okay. Yeah, Spirit said that's the truth, that's clarity here with the Ace of Swords here. Okay. But this child is going to be trafficked here with the Chariot here as well with the Ace of Swords. This little boy is going to be trafficked here, and he was literally betrayed by his own parents who set him up to be trafficked. That's what this is saying here with the Chariot here and the Ace of Swords. Spirit is saying that this is truth, that this is clarity. This is either just happened or it's about to happen here. Yeah. And they're going to play pretend like they've got strength, that like got courage, they have faith, they're just waiting for their child to come back. But in truth, the family is going to receive this large lump sum of money here. Yeah. And they're going to have a brand new beginning here with the sun sitting in right behind it. But this is a whole setup. And the satanic powers that be are in on it. People in power are in on this. Yep. This boy is going to be, like I said, this could have either just happened or it's either getting ready to happen, okay? But this little boy is 6 years old here, okay? The thief card is 24, okay? 2 and 4 is 6. This boy is 6 years old, okay? And then you got 6 because the mature woman card is a 6, okay? This woman is going to be over the age of 30 that's going to lure him away and take him to that U-Haul van. Okay? That's 1 6. And you got 2 and 4 is 6. He's going to be 6 years old. That makes 6 6. Satanic powers that be numbers here. Okay? If this has not happened yet, we also have here with the 6 of Wands here. This going to be publicly recognized, publicly known that this has happened, probably make mainstream media news. That's a 666. This could happen on the 6th day next month. This could happen. If this has not happened yet, it could happen May 6th that this is going to happen. Okay? But yeah, y'all need to be aware of this because it was such a trip. And I told my daughter, and I tell y'all all the time, okay? You never know when somebody gonna try you, so keep you some protection on you, honey. I don't go nowhere without my protection, okay? To protect me and my daughter all times. But it was this past weekend. So, it had gotten dark. It was getting late, and we ended up driving through an area, getting ready to head home. And then here comes this little sneaky, creepy van, U-Haul van. Okay, and it's like, why? You're not moving anything right now. You're like, there's no houses right here in this area, right here on where we were at the time. Like, what are you doing? And he was driving so slow. You know what I'm saying? It's like he was in search of something, looking for something, waiting for something, somebody to be, standing outside, not paying attention where he can stop and grab him real quick. And I remember telling my daughter, I'm like, I wish this bastard would, because it was just crazy. And then it hit me, and Spirit was like, they abducting and kidnapping young people, kidnapping people in U-Haul vans. And I'm like, you sure right. So I'm like, I got to do a reading about this. My plan was to come on here and tell you all about this, okay? But it seems that there is actually, I think Spirit was telling me this because this is something that is getting ready to happen. There's going to be a 6-year-old boy who is abducted, and he's going to be taken by a mature woman. That's another thing too, guys. Y'all may not be aware that they are using U-Haul vans to human traffic, but people are not really aware how many women they're using right now, okay? Most of the time when you say molester or rapist or human trafficker or anything like that, most people think, oh, sneaky, freaky, creepy, older man. They are recruiting a lot of women, okay? Because most younger people have, both male and female, have their guards down with women, okay? Because women are supposed to have this old motherly, maternal type of way of being, that especially younger kids would, they just kind of have that stance where they automatically assume that they can trust you, okay, or something. But yeah, there's a mature woman that is going to be abducting this boy, okay? This is going to happen out in public somewhere. They could be in a shopping center, at a retail store. They're out in public because on this card with the thief card, they're outside and they're walking. And what I noticed is the man and the woman, the couple that's together, they're laughing and talking, and they conveniently have their head turned. And then the boy is like quite a bit of ways away from them, almost like he's trying to catch up or something, but they're purposely seem like they're walking a little faster. They're laughing and talking with each other, turning the other way, purposely turning a blind eye so somebody can come up and grab him because they're in on the setup. Okay, this is going to happen on a specific day at a specific time in a specific place that they have planned, plot, and set up with these other people that they are in connection with. Okay, the satanic powers that be are all over this. Okay, the symbolisms is going to be everywhere. This is also how I know that this is going to make mainstream media news. Okay, because they have to pay their homage to these satanic powers that be and these demons that they serve. They always do it. With the Six of Wands here, this is going to be publicly known. Okay, there's a lot of people that's going to be in a haste, and plus this is a very young child that is going missing. Okay, he's only going to be 6 years old. Okay, so they're going to put on this role and play pretend like, oh my God, we're in a haste, we're in a search for this little 6-year-old boy. Have you seen this toddler? It's going to be everywhere. That's the reason why you got the Six of Wands that's smack dab here in the middle of the Seven of Swords and the Page of Wands here. Okay, because he is the one that is going to be abducted. Okay, and this is going to be made publicly known, but there's lies and deceptions, manipulations behind him being stolen, him being taken here, but it's going to be publicly aired, publicly known. Okay, because he's so young. Yeah. Okay, guys, well, that concludes this reading. I do thank you all for listening and for watching. If you would be so kind to like, share, and subscribe, it will be greatly, greatly appreciated. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiffanyziegler60@gmail.com or at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com or at 501-478-8035. If any of you are feeling generous and you would like to donate to the channel, it is greatly appreciated. You can do so through Cash App, which is $tiffdiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. Okay, I do thank you in advance. And I greatly appreciate it, guys. Okay, as always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies. Okay, guys, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings, watch the company you keep, watch the surroundings and the company in which your children are in, guys. Okay, and considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. Hey guys, real quick, something just came to my attention about the video that I just did. Traffickers abducting children with U-Haul vans. If you haven't seen part one, then of course watch part one with the title that I just said, Traffickers abducting children with U-Haul vans. Okay, I hate when things come to me spiritually after I'm done with the video, guys. Okay, but if you watch that reading, you remember in the reading where we first got the I told you that that couple had some type of legal issue going on, and somebody in power came to them and made them some type of offer, gave them some type of bullshit offer, bullshit proposition or something. My spirit guides led me to believe that these individuals could be foreign, maybe from somewhere else. They may be from, say, Mexico or somewhere else, okay, but they could be in the United States illegally and got caught up with immigration or something like that, okay. So I believe the proposition that was made to them, for them to sell out their child to be abducted, like if they gave up their child, they could get their citizenship, okay. And this is the reason why they had that conversation and they were in deep thought about what they were going to do, because remember when we got the chariot in reverse at first with the Ace of Swords, I believe the legal legally what was going to be done is they were going to get deported back to where they come from, okay, which I don't feel like they wanted that. And so this is why they decided to go along with it. That's when we got the chariot and the upright with the Ace of Swords, okay, which was clarifying that this 6-year-old boy is going to be abducted from a public area, okay, but it's going to be aired publicly. This boy is going to be lured away by a mature woman over the age of 30, and he's going to be trafficked in a U-Haul van, okay. So I got a spiritual download of that information like after I finished the video. Like as soon as I hit end on the video, like this flood of information came in and I'm like, wow, okay. The other thing, guys, remember when I showed you the card that said wife, and I remember I for some reason like the child came up as a page, okay. Now y'all know with the pages in the night, it could be either sex, either male or female, but for some reason spirit had me to say boy, because this is a little boy that is going to be abducted. But you remember when I showed you the wife card, and at the bottom of the deck, of the one deck that I had, she was holding a little girl on her lap, but this woman was draped in fine attire and different things like that. And remember, she was in a yellow dress, but she had that red drape behind her. This woman is a wealthy woman. This child is being abducted for somebody wealthy and in power. And the reason why she had a little girl sitting on her lap is because when they abduct this boy, they're going to force him to live as a girl. They're going to transform him to a girl and force him to live as a girl, and make him unisex, okay, and change his sex. That's the reason why spirit had me to say boy, and I knew it was boy. But if you look at that other card, that woman had a little, remember in the thief card, it was the mother and the father with the little boy, and I told you that's when he was going to be abducted by that mature woman that was sitting right next to them, okay. But at the card that I had in the bottom of the other deck that I used, there was this woman who was dressed in fine attire with a yellow dress on, and she had the red drape, and behind her with a little girl sitting on her lap. That's because when this boy is abducted, when he gets to his captors, the ones who paid for him to be abducted to him, they're going to raise him, they're going to disguise him as a little girl, and they're going to raise this boy up as a little girl, okay. He's going to go suffer tremendous abuse and mind control as well, okay. But this whole thing was a setup, guys. That kind of blew my mind, and I'm like, what? Like, are you serious, spirit? I like totally got this spiritual download right after I finished the video. So I just wanted to come back on and tell you all that, okay, guys. Till the next time, guys, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. Y'all make sure you're paying attention to your news. Like I said, this could have either just happened, recently happened, or it's either about to happen. I kept seeing 6 a lot, so this could be happening on May 6th, okay? So just make sure y'all pay attention to your news, whether it's something has recently happened or is something that is getting ready to happen. Also pay attention to other major events that's liable to go on to detour you, that may try this going to be caused to try to prevent, to try to distract you in some type of way. Because a lot of times when major events happen and it distracts people, a lot of these abductions and kidnappings happen, okay. So y'all just pay attention to what's going on. It's a wicked world.